Well, hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, how's it going? My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader, and I try to help you understand the market, at least take a look at the market with you from an Elliott Way perspective, and that's what we're doing here. So we're going to look at Bitcoin today and see what is going on. I want to start with a clip from yesterday, about a 2-minute clip, if you can listen to it. It has some pertinent information that I shared yesterday. I just want to bring it to your attention, and then we'll talk about it and then move on. So let's take a look at yesterday's video real quick. It's overbought on the RSI. We're going to have some kind of a correction. Remember, anytime we get huge moves like that, guys, huge waves like that, we get pullbacks, okay? And so we've been going up and up and up and up without any real major correction for a while. So we need a pullback here. Definitely, let's look on the 4 hour again. 4 hours really over 94, 95 on the RSI there. So really overbought region. But don't be surprised in the near term, another hit to the high. But right now I'm positioned short. I've laddered in my entries and am fine with my position right now. So yeah, I don't expect any kind of moonshot straight up from here. There's gonna be a pullback. Where would the pullback come? I would start by looking at right here, the first pullback to come down to about 80. What is that? 8,200 at the top of this range right here, because basically that's this only structure there. We do have some structure here at 84.15, so we might have a pullback to 8,400 as well. But 84 to 82 is going to be a nice pullback zone. But and then if we breeze past that, guys, then the next zone is 7,800, 77 to 7,800. Okay. All right, so that's what we're looking at, guys, and yeah, tough market to trade, but right now you should not be thinking long right now. At least in the
Yesterday.
near term, you never enter, never. I never personally enter on green candles like this. I wait for red candles. I want to see a pullback of substantial, and I want to see some divergence to the bullish side on the RSI in some time frame that I'm trading. So that being said, that's what I'll be looking for. So yeah, hey, got to move to the upside, guys. Let's pay attention to a downside move next. It's coming. I don't know how high we're going to go, but watch 9,200. That seems like it might be a possibility. 9,250, even wicking into 9,300. Watch those territories. Those might be good places for Bitcoin to wick up and then have a strong rejection to the downside after that. And all right, there we go. So that's what we said yesterday. I said you shouldn't be thinking long because we're going to have a correction, and how high we're probably going to have another hit to the high. I was thinking more like 93 at the to the top. We did get a wave right here to the 93, a little bit of a rejection, and then in one final push actually got us into 94.75. So a little higher than I expected, but that's okay. But then we're getting a pullback. You say, okay, what is the nature of this wave and where are we going? That's really what we want to talk about today. So let's take a peek here. First off, I want to just mention here that we have, let's see, let's go to the 1 hour chart very quickly. We've got what we call hidden bullish divergence, okay? So we've got hidden bullish divergence that can be wiped out by a large, big move to the downside, so always be careful, but there is hidden bullish divergence, which hidden divergence is basically a continuation pattern, okay? So we have from this peak to this peak, we have a down move in the RSI, while from this peak to this peak, we have an up move in the price action. Okay, and so that is a divergent trend line from the RSI and price, and it is hidden bullish. It means continuation to the upside potentially. So let's watch that now. What is this pullback that we got, and is it finished? I don't think it is. I think what we have here is actually a 5-wave move to the downside, and now we're getting a 3-wave move to the up, and I expect one more 5-wave to the down potentially. That's possible. So if we're thinking bullish and we have more up to go, we're looking at this, okay, and then 5 waves down one more time. It wouldn't surprise me to come to 82, but even 78. So again, we talked about. We talked about that. I would expect this to come up in a 3-wave, somewhere around this region right here where these wicks are on the 1 hour, and then another test to the low, and then we'd have basically a 3-wave move. That's one scenario that's possible. One might interpret this as a three-wave move. It just measures. This measures to the 618. I don't like that. It measures more like a fifth wave. So that's why I'm thinking that for now. And then this is retraced into the fourth wave, and I'm expecting something like this. So we've already got. When we go to the 30-minute and we get a little bit more definition there. There we go. So I'm expecting this, and then maybe I hit like that. See that wick right there? Probably come up to the bottom of that. Maybe wick into it a little bit, and then come on down. So that's what I'm thinking. If we surpass that, guys, and shoot, if we break the high, we got to pay attention to whether it's three waves or five waves. This could be a three, and then we could get a five wave down, and that would be an expanded flat. So watch out for that trickery. But if it's a simple count and a simple Elliott wave structure, then looking for a three wave and then down. If this is more impulsive to the downside, this is a three wave that's finished, and then we're going down from here. I don't think that's the case, but that would be a more impulsive look to the downside with greater degree of downside to go. So if we're thinking bullish continuation here, then we want to see this move here in the RSI, and then it come on down for a continued down move. We don't want price to break this level here for hidden bullish divergence. We want to keep that bullish divergence, and then we have confidence for another move to the upside. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So that's the way I'm looking at the chart, guys. That's all I'm going to give you right now as far as I'm concerned. As far as that's concerned, let's just take a peek very, very quickly here in the nature of these waves. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. I don't like it like that. I don't. It's not my favorite. This could be the bottom of a third wave here, and this is a fourth wave, and then we're getting a fifth. I don't like the shape. It looks a lot. It looks very three wave-ish to me. So I don't know that it's a five wave. It could be a three wave move, but again, I don't like the way the whole thing measures. Let me show you where the whole thing measures. So I'm not a big fan of that either. It comes to the 618. So hard to know what to make of this wave, guys. It's really odd shaped, and it measures funky, but potentially an impulse to the downside. 1, 2. I just don't like the way it measures. 3, 4, 5. This looks very three wave-ish here as well. Looks like so it looks more like a WXY to me with a truncated Y wave. Possible. Okay. What else could it be? Oh man, I don't know. That's all I'm seeing for now. So this could be a 3. We get a 3 here. That would be a 3, 3, and then we get another 3 to the downside, and that would be a WXY. We would be expecting some kind of a pullback. Oh, I don't know. Let's put it right there. Pull back down here to 8,000, 7,700. Just all depends on where this tops out up here. So that's important to pay attention to, where this tops out and what shape the wave comes into. When we measure it, does it measure correctively? In other words, when I measure the extension of this wave to this wave, does it come up to the 127 like 92.55 or 91.19? Does it come up to the 127 extension or the 1-to-1 extension here and then reverse? That is a corrective wave. If it comes up here to $9,400, guys, then we're looking more impulse to the upside. So watch out for that. Okay, so if we get up here, retest this zone, we're looking more impulsive to the upside with continuation. If we get up here to the 127 or the 1-to-1 extension with a reversal action, that breaks this level right there, then you're actually looking more bearish. It's going to continue down. This could be a 1 wave followed by a 2, and then we're going to get a 3, 4, 5. That's very bearish. This could be an A, a B, and a C, or a W, X, Y, however you want to label that. And we're getting a larger move to the downside. But then there'll be continuation after that this correction finishes. So we'll have to wait and see what we get, guys. But let's be careful to the downside, guys. Be careful. That was a straight up move. The market makers did. They did it on the last day. They did it kind of on the last day of the month, kind of, or the day before the last day of the month. So that is chicanery and trickery and shenanigans and all that jazz. So be careful. Be careful there. Okay. Don't forget tonight, Trading Night School at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Learn how to trade the Forex. Learn how to trade the Forex. We're going to talk about liquidity zones and what they are, and we're going to talk about some price action, just some raw price action trading on the Forex and a strategy that I use day to day. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. Join us tonight on the live stream. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by today. Bye bye.